going on, guys? I'm sitting here in the theater getting ready to watch Deadpool here with Matt. And we're literally like the only two people besides one other person in this entire theater right now. It's like crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like pretty insane. Like, we're gonna watch Deadpool on opening day. Yeah, granted it's 10 a.m., like 10 a.m., but you know, it's like we're watching it on opening day with one other person. I mean, this isn't like the first time that's happened to me, because when I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, remember when we saw that? There was like 4 people in the theater with us, and that was like opening night, like Thursday night, and it was like 7 p.m., which is pretty crazy. Yeah.
Just munching on my popcorn.
Munching on his popcorn. I got popcorn in a soda bag.
Free refills and stuff.
Yeah, free refills. We're set, man. We're gonna have a good time today.
I'm gonna laugh up a kernel, yo.
You're gonna laugh up a kernel, yeah. What's going on, everyone? Alright, welcome to the next episode of Panel Chat. So, I really gotta thank everyone who checked out the last video. We're getting a lot of views on it. We got 2 likes, which is awesome because it's a great start. Got a lot of views, which is really the best part of it all. Anyway, so my next video was actually going to be a review of the Fantastic Four that came out last year, but I decided to smack that out of the way and make a Deadpool video because on Friday I went with one of my best friends since high school to go see Deadpool at 10 a.m. It was his last day here, and we were going to go see it. So I'm really late with this video, which is annoying because I really wanted to get this out in enough time by the weekend when it opened up, because when I saw this movie, I don't even know. It was definitely on my top 3 best superhero films I've ever seen. It is freaking accurate as hell to the comic books. He acts like Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds does. I don't even know where to start. I'm rambling on right now. I'm a diehard Colossus fan. He's always been my favorite X-Men. He was on point. He was hysterical. All of them had good lines, great costumes. Fox is getting it on order. I really don't know how they messed up with the Fantastic Four last year, because this is perfect. And if they did this right and used the right formula, just like they did with Deadpool, everything would be great for their universe. And it might not come up to Marvel standards, but it might be pretty damn good, honestly, because it was phenomenal, honestly. I apologize for abusing the word honestly in that last statement, that giant statement, but honestly, I'm being honest here, okay? So since this is a spoiler-free review, I cannot go into details. Maybe I'll do a separate video, depending if everyone wants it or not, about my opinion on things with spoilers, because it's impossible for me to go through this movie without spoiling it. The only thing I'm disappointed in that I have to complain about the movie, which once again is not a spoiler, so you can keep watching, is how short the movie was. It's an hour and 45 or 44 minutes, I think it was, and I mean, that was way too short. They should have pushed it to at least 2 hours and 15 minutes, so at least about a half hour more, or 2.5 hours should have been the cut. They really should have had faith in that, because he could have definitely pulled it out for that long. I mean, you guys, you have to see this movie. Anyone who's watching this and has not seen it yet, get to the theater and watch it. If you're under 17 and you are a teenager, because I don't recommend any children see this movie, because when I got to the theater, after that video you saw at the beginning, there was a 7-year-old who walked in with his father, and the father took the kid out about maybe 20 minutes into the movie. I highly recommend you go see it if you're a teenager, at least, okay? I don't know about 13, maybe that's a little too young, I don't know. Just, if you think you can handle it, if you think, whatever, just go see it, please. So, I'm not sure on how much of a fan everyone who made this movie was, but I am pretty damn sure that everyone who made this movie has read Deadpool and wanted to make it faithful for fans, because the humor is spot on. The Stan Lee cameo, It's a little overhyped. I mean, in my opinion, I thought it was. I thought it was funny. It was good, but I was hoping for something a little bit better. When it gets there, you're like, that was cool. You know, like he said that it was his favorite one to do. Now, there's a couple of the Stan Lee cameos that I think are a little bit better, but that was just my opinion. Anyway, last week for me was pretty awesome. I got to meet Rob Liefeld, who signed at my comic shop by me. Then after that, I found out from a friend of mine that, well, a newly found friend of mine, because I met him at the signing, that the cast of Deadpool was not too far downtown. So I skimmied on downtown and I went to the cast of Deadpool appearing at the Apple store. So I got a few pictures. I got one with Ed Skrein, and I got another one with T.J. Miller, and the both of them got to sign my book, and it was a pretty fun time. Ryan Reynolds had my marker out, took my marker, signed 2 to 3 other autographs on the way out, and he got in the car. So I didn't get an autograph, but he took my pen and left, and I was like, damn. Anyway, all in all, what I can say about this movie without spoiling it, since it was so short and everything, it's a very promising comic book film, very, very true to its characters. It was hysterical. He breaks the fourth wall. He makes fun of the company and its previous things in a very, very funny way. There's a lot of good bashing in it. That's just fun humor. It's for any comic fan, even if you're not a fan of Deadpool. I'm not the biggest fan of him in the entire planet, but it was amazing. It was a fantastic film. It was fun. It was an adventure. It was just so much. There's 2 post-credit scenes. That, take note, stay for the 2 post-credit scenes. Go see it. I cannot stress that enough. The one thing I have to say about this movie leading up to it was the beautiful, wonderful marketing. It is the best comic book movie marketing I've ever seen. Ever. I think it's fantastic that in theaters everywhere we had a standee of Deadpool on a throne with a Santa hat on, and you could sit on his lap, take pictures. It's fucking brilliant. Fox is really doing a good job, because at the movie theater I actually saw an X-Men standee, which I took a picture with, which I'm going to show you right here, where I was actually a part of the X-Men, which was pretty awesome. I mean, it's a cool picture, you know, with all the standees and everything. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you have anything to say about Deadpool. I can't promise that the comment section is going to be spoiler free, because anyone can come and just, you know, type a spoiler up. Maybe I'll do a video on the spoiler stuff soon, but I have really no plan on what my next video is going to be. So once again, thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you want to check out what else is going on in GameSaw, or if you want to hear more from me, whatever the case is, try to hit subscribe, check out other videos. Thanks.